Okay, hey there. I am showing you guys how to make the pop-up Christmas cards. So there's a Christmas tree one and there is a present one. And I did the video because I figured it would just be easier than trying to explain it through typing or anything like that. So you should have either one of these templates, the Christmas tree or the presents. And in both of them, you're gonna fold them in half. So this is step one. Just fold it in half. Don't worry so much about the line and worry more about getting these edges to be straight. So don't like fold it crazy like that. So just try to fold them straight like this and make sure that you kind of use your fingers to tighten up those seams once you got it. And for the present one, you're gonna do the same thing and make sure you're folding it so that you can see this edge. That is step one, and this would be a good time to pause to make sure everybody's kind of caught up and got nice straight edges. So then step two is going to be to cut. Now you can see the cut says cut, 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 and where all the cut lines are. On the tree, the cut line is a solid line, and on the presents, it's a dotted line. You are going to cut all the way through until those cut lines end. So you can see here, like when you cut this line on the tree, you're not gonna stop here. Don't stop there, keep going, because the cut line keeps going past that. You're gonna stop where the line actually ends. So this is step two. So this would be another good place to pause for your class. So once you get it, you should have just pieces cut like this. Make sure you're not cutting along that fold line. You're just cutting where it says to cut it. So the same thing on this one. You're just gonna cut 4 straight lines all the way till it ends. That means don't stop here, go all the way to the end, right there. All right, so that's step two. Step three is going to be to fold along these edges. So in the present one, you see 3 fold lines. That doesn't mean fold to the line, it means fold at the line. So you're gonna find where this line is and try to fold it straight down. You can see the crease becomes right where that line is. So you're gonna fold all 3 boxes back. So try to make them kind of straight. And then with the tree, you're gonna do the same thing, but it's gonna be a little, you're gonna have to kind of like fold it. See how it flips up because of the angle of the line? So you're gonna fold these up, right at that fold line. Now, as you're folding, make sure that once you get the fold where you want it to be, I want you to press down real hard on that fold line. So like, don't leave these real loose. Use your finger strength and kind of press these down. The tighter these seams are, the easier it will be to make it 3D later on. So tree should be nice and folded all along the line, just like that, and the present should be folded like that. So that was step 3. So step 4 is after you have the folds. Step 4 is going to be, you're going to unfold them, kind of straighten it back out, and you're going to open it up to the inside. So you can see all the words and the lines are on this side. You're going to open it up to this side where it's nice and blank. So do that to whichever one you're using. Once you're in here, this is when you're going to start coloring. So you can use crayons, pencils, markers, whatever you want. Christmas tree, be careful when you're coloring it, because if you're going back and forth, it's really easy to catch this paper. So go, kind of slow and be careful. See, like what I just did, I ripped it because I was not being slow. So you guys, go slow, take your time. All right, so you can start coloring Christmas tree. Now these are Christmas presents, so make them look like Christmas presents. Add some ribbon, add a pretty bow on top. Okay, do something, make it, kind of give it wrapping paper, do different designs, anything. It also kind of helps if you trace the outside of the boxes, because that'll help it stand out a little bit more once it pops out. You can draw a straight line all the way down the middle. And then just go ahead and you're going to decorate all these, and on the edges write happy holidays or draw a picture with you and your family or whoever you are giving this to. Okay? Look how happy they are. Yay, it's Christmas time. Okay? You do whatever you want. These are your pictures. You can draw Santa Claus. You can draw reindeers. You can make it snow. Whatever you want. So let's pretend. So that's the next step. You can go ahead and pause and let everybody catch up to coloring. And once they're done, here's some ones that I've, just pre-colored. So you see the Christmas tree, you can see the presents. Again, do whatever you want on it. This is the step where you're going to bend everything so that it pops out and then makes it 3D. So we'll do I'll do the Christmas presents first. So for the Christmas presents, so you can see, right now it's not doing anything, it's not popping out. Okay. What you want to do is don't have it flat down. Lift it up a little bit, and on the back side, you're going to do one at a time. You're going to push it through like this so that it goes all the way inside. You see the fold line? You want it to go all the way up to that fold line and kind of pinch it along that fold line. When you open it up, you should do that. And if you kind of flatten it out and make it creased, now you can see it's on the inside and it's sticking inside. And you're going to do that to all three. Pop it in, fold it down, pop it in, fold it down. And that way when you open it up, you should have it sticking out like this, okay? Christmas tree will be a little more delicate just because the pieces are smaller, but it's the same idea. Oh, some popped in already. So you're gonna take one, pop it in, push it down, and kind of make sure the creases are nice and tight so that it stays in. Do one at a time. Pop it in, fold it down. Pop it in, fold it down. Pop it in, fold it down. Okay? Make sure these creases again are pretty tight, and that will help it stay inside. Okay? So now you got a little Christmas tree that'll stick out. Now you're gonna, once you're done and you have this all decorated, because once you start gluing, it's hard to decorate this part once it's glued down because the glue kind of makes the paper wet. So I recommend you really make sure that this is completely finished before you start gluing. And once you're done, you are going to grab your construction paper and take your picture. You're going to flip it over on the back side. You're going to put glue on the back side. You don't want to glue down your colored side. When you glue, please make sure that you are gluing the edges all the way around and around the tree. Do not glue in here. Don't glue in here. So that's a no-no, okay? Don't glue on the tree and don't put glue on the boxes. If you glue these down, they're not going to stick out, right? They're not going to pop out. So you want to glue everything else except the boxes and the actual tree. Also, this little cut line, see the little line that goes like around the whole picture? You don't need to cut that off because most construction paper, see how once I put it on here, the construction paper already shows up around the edges? You don't really need to cut that edge off. It's okay if you do, but it's not really necessary. You can just ignore that cut line. So put a lot of glue down. Construction paper does need a little extra glue than regular paper does. So I do recommend you kind of make sure you get those edges really well. And then when you put it down, do it gently. Start at the middle. Okay, line everything up first, top and bottom and the sides. Kind of line it all up. Press down on the middle, and you are going to very gently brush out. This will help kind of get rid of any bubbles that might show up. Okay, it's probably not going to be perfect, but this helps if you start in the middle and go outwards. Okay? Now, once you have it, fold it in half. Just kind of gently feel where it wants to fold. Fold it in half. And when you open it up, it may not be popping out. Okay, so like this is not 3D anymore, it kind of stopped. All you have to do is just grab it, grab those little pieces and pull them back out. And once you grab them, you can refold it back down and push down. Make sure it kind of stays that way. So now you have the Christmas tree is sticking out. And then on the front, you can write whatever you want. You can decorate the front, you know, happy holidays to, you know, my friend or grandma or whoever it is. Draw a picture. You draw another Christmas wreath, you know, with a nice little bow on it. Whatever you want, okay? And if you guys have any problems at all, just give me a call because I'm in the building with you. All right? Guys, have a good holiday. Bye.